Well, it's time for my rant, y'all. Well, yeah, Freeze turns off all the lights, and I feel like, hey, I like to have some light. Thank you. I used to love Bill Clinton, but yesterday on MSNBC, Craig Melvin had an interview with him and kind of diminished him to me.
Really?
Yeah, I used to respect him a lot. Something I assumed he had done, he hadn't done.
What's that?
Apologize
To who?
to Monica Lewinsky. He's on TV talking about how he's a strong supporter of the Me Too movement. And then when I realized he hadn't done that, I'm like, Bill, you're a hypocrite. Because you had a number of cases against you. Now you're going to champion a cause, and you're one of the reasons for the cause, and you're trying to make up excuses. Well, it was a different era back then, and so on and so forth. Regardless, it was the same crap. I thought he had evolved. His answer to Melvin, Craig Melvin asked him, he said, listen, have you ever apologized to Monica Lewinsky? And here's what he said.
To her. But I did say publicly on more than one occasion that I was sorry.
It's different to talk to somebody and personally apologize to them as opposed to publicly saying it. It's like you're covering. That surprised me. I thought he evolved. And now he sounded like Trump. Some men have a sense of entitlement to women's bodies. She was 22, he was 49. I know you're saying, oh, it was consensual, this and that. He used his power and his wealth to manipulate a young girl. And you say, well, she should know better. Well, maybe she didn't. But I thought it was very Trumpian what he did by making himself the victim. Bill Clinton made himself the victim. Yeah, he said, I didn't escape this thing unscathed. I left the White House $16 million in debt. Hold the violins. You left the White House $16 million in debt because of legal fees. I suffered. You suffered because you lost $16 million. You still had $16 million in the bank. You're not the victim, Mr. Clinton. You ruined Monica's life. Yeah, maybe she had some responsibility in it, but she's been treated as a pariah. It's like a lifetime of assault because of your ego. When you're incapable of saying a simple sorry, then you have marginalized yourself as a person. And Mr. Clinton, you have now marginalized yourself with me personally, and I used to dig you a lot. That's my rant.